day in my life as a final year engineering student at the University of Warwick, as well as a rower. Another very typical day. I woke up, sorted out my meal prep, put that in the fridge. I made a super basic breakfast, protein sourdough, a boiled egg, and some matcha. I did some pre-lecture studying at home, and then I made my way to campus for my first lecture of the day. I saw a quote that said that engineers solve problems that you didn't know existed in ways that most people do not understand. And that is this module in a nutshell, because why did I spend an hour doing complicated maths on concrete? Yeah, but this is actually one of my favourite modules I have ever done. It's nice maths and is really well taught, so you never know. I sat outside for a little bit and did some post-lecture work. And then, as always, I made my way to the engineering building to have my lunch. The engineering common room is the spot. Everyone's always in there. I planned to just go in there, eat my lunch quickly and do some work. Then I bumped into my friend and ended up chit-chatting. So after my lunch break, I made my way to my lab scheduled for the afternoon. I got into my PPE, still the same lab coat and boots that I was given in my pack in first year. And then we got into the lab. This was a 3-hour long lab. I can't even start explaining what we were doing in this lab. In engineering, we do have labs every now and then, and the frequency of labs usually depends on the module. After my lab, I made my way upstairs to the computer room. This is another spot in the engineering building. They also recently added this new high-tech monitor table system, which we love. So I studied a bit more, printed some things, and I also had my afternoon snack of overnight oats, as I do. I saw some more engineering people and then made my way to the sports hub after I was finished studying, because I had training for rowing. I had a tough session ahead, so I'm so glad I wasn't doing it alone. For rowing, we train about 5 to 6 days a week between out on the water and indoors on the erg machines. So there's usually at least one part of my day spent rowing. Finally, I went home. I studied for a bit. I also started making some mac and cheese because I'm hosting a potluck with my flatmates soon, and that's my dish. I also impulsively decided to make chicken goujons. My friend came over for dinner spontaneously, which I just completely forgot to document. So I used some of that mac and cheese, and this was our dinner.